So history was made last night in the National Hockey League with the Pittsburgh Penguins 4-3 shootout win over the Montreal Canadiens. Entering the game, Sydney Crosby, Sid the Kid, was at 1,722 points, 1 point behind the great Mario Lemieux, who had 1,723 points in 915 career games with the Pittsburgh Penguins. This is regular season points. Crosby 1 point back. He scored a goal, added an assist last night in the Penguins' win over Montreal, giving him 1,724 points, moving into first place all-time points leader for the Pittsburgh Penguins. An amazing accomplishment for Sidney Crosby. He is also now in third place all-time on the NHL points list for a player with a single franchise. Behind Steve Yzerman, 1,755 points. He'll probably catch him this year. And Gordie Howe at 1,809 points. He can catch him next year. Both those players played their careers with the Detroit Red Wings. So a huge, huge night for Sidney Crosby. Everybody came off the Pittsburgh bench to celebrate when he broke the record. There was a 30-second video tribute from Mario Lemieux that played later in the period on the big screen. Very touching, very good moment. Way to go, Crosby. In other NHL news, the dumpster fire in Toronto continues. Dallas Stars beating Toronto last night by a score of 5-1. Dennis Hill to be in goal for Toronto. Yesterday's video talking about the dumpster fire in Toronto, I talked about what I perceived as the best value contract on the Maple Leafs, being Scott Laughton, getting paid $1.5 million by the Toronto Maple Leafs, also getting $1.5 million retained by the Philadelphia Flyers as well. But the Leafs are only into him for $1.5 million. He is a pending UFA, and in yesterday's video, you can go back and check if you think I'm making this up, I mentioned that best value player on the team, heart and soul guy, always comes up with a solid effort. He's excellent on the penalty kill. He can play up and down the lineup, center or wing. This goal was technically it was a 5-on-5 goal, but it came, I think, 1, maybe 2 seconds after a Toronto penalty had expired. So he was on the penalty kill when he got the puck, rushed the length of the ice, pops it in for Toronto's only goal. Like I said yesterday, he is their heart and soul guy. And what else can I say? The dumpster fire in Toronto continues. Guys like Matthews, he's never going to get it done. Nylander, all kinds of talent, no heart. GMs, Treliving and Dubas behind him with their core four idea. That was mostly a Dubas thing, not working. Toronto is tanking. They need to go into a rebuild. They got to get rid of Matthews. They got a clean house. They got an old team. They're getting slow. Can't say enough about them. They got to turn this around, and it's not going to happen this season. In other news, enough with the Leafs for now. The dumpster fire in Edmonton, the Oilers get a 4-3 win over Vegas, further solidifying Edmonton's number 3 spot in their division, and they're looking like a playoff team for sure. Connor Ingram, in his first game back to the NHL in quite a long time, he's had some issues over the last couple of years. He was called up when the newly acquired Tristan Jarry went down with an injury, and Ingram stops 26 of 29 shots for his first win back. First game in goal for the Edmonton Oilers, so good job on Connor Ingram. Connor MacDavid, the other Connor, 1 goal, 2 assists for 3 points on the night. MacDavid has been on fire lately. Draisaitl, you may have heard of him, the other of the 2 superstars in Edmonton, 2 goals. Ryan Nugent-Hopkins, another former number 1 overall draft pick, 2 goals and an assist. He's on fire. Carter Hart in goal for Vegas. He takes a loss, allowing 4 goals on just 21 shots, so not a great night for Carter Hart. In other Canadian news, the Winnipeg Jets fall to the Utah Mammoths 4-3. They did get that one to overtime, so they at least salvaged 1 point. They need every point they can get to claw back into the Western playoff race. We'll see if they can do it. The Ottawa Senators, meanwhile, they beat up on the Boston Bruins 6-2. They move up another 2 points closer to the wild card race as well. And the other game I'm going to note, there were a couple others, but this one of note, the Buffalo Sabres was a 3-1 victory over the New Jersey Devils. This is the 6th straight win for the Buffalo Sabres, who have missed the playoffs for, 91 years in a row or something like that? Okay, I'm exaggerating, but it's been a long time. They are now only 3 points back of the playoff line for the last wild card, and they have been on fire lately. So what do you think of those Sabres? What do you think of Connor MacDavid and crew in Edmonton? What do you think of the dumpster fire in Toronto? And what do you think of that kid playing for the Pittsburgh Penguins, Nova Scotia's own Sydney Crosby? Night for the record books for Crosby. I'm very happy for him. I'm originally from Nova Scotia as well, so good to see Crosby doing what he's doing. Another guy from Nova Scotia doing quite well. You may have heard of him, Nathan MacKinnon. Leading the league in points, leading the league in goals. Another Nova Scotia boy. Anyways, that's it for this video. Let me know what you think in the comments down below on any of this, whether it's the Maple Leafs, the Oilers, Sidney Crosby, etc., etc. Don't forget to hit the like button and do me a favor and subscribe. This is a small channel that we are now working on hard, trying to get it built up, so I need your help. Help me out. Thanks for watching.